I don't know how to say this. I'm sorry, dude. I'm making a public speech right now. It's done. This is the Jack Daniels cap, and this is a Coke cap. So what I did, I drilled a hole, right? This is the process right here. This is the Jack Daniels, and this is the Coke. Alright, so right now we're in the process of painting these guys. They're pretty good size, look at that. And very lightweight, so that's what we're looking for. Like I said, it's going to a different state, so the less weight the better, but we still gotta make it look professional, you know. Appearances, because this is gonna be a client, and of course we want to give them the best satisfaction. So, and on this area, we got the wood, which I need to measure it to see how I'm gonna fit it. Like, it has to be in the middle. So, this is where I have this piece of board, and then I got them getting them done as well. So everything is happening here in the garage. We're about to use this guy. I went through there, up into the middle portion of the dispenser, like cables, like wires. Right here. Stay tuned, fellas. So now the next step will be using the small router right here. This is just to make sure that we trim all the edges perfectly smooth and nice. Just wood glue here, and did some holes in here and all that stuff. So as you guys can see, it stays here, right? The protection, so go like that. And so now these lights are gonna go in here, all around here. Now the reason why this is like that is because once the epoxy sits, it'll grab onto everything. So for this project, we're gonna use pearl pearl white, 3 minutes. So as you guys can see, I laid down the first coat. Once I do that, I'll come back tomorrow and add another coat. Gotta use another thing, it really doesn't matter if it's just the first layer or not. We always want to use these guys, right? At a slow pace. I added the wood glue with that down a little bit and then stain it. This very nice. Look at that smoothness. Oh yes, that was the point that I wanted to get, like in every other video, you know. It's how to make sure that when I do something like a project, it's basically as if I was doing it for myself, you know. If I like it the way it is, then my clients will like it, will enjoy it, you know. That's the whole point, you know. Make sure that you guys are able to touch it smoothly without getting your hands splinter or something. So now we're gonna work on this. I'm gonna put the door. So yeah, I enjoy this. I enjoy it. Alright fellas, so we are, you know, the back of it. It's not gonna happen. Before actually setting everything, how is it gonna look? That's why this guy looks nice. I mean, it's looking nice, but like I said, you know, so now I gotta sand this down, but it's fine. I wanted to see what's my take before I actually finish a project, you know. There you go, fella. So this is the little things, the minor details that makes this job very, very amazing at the end. So you see all of this stuff here came out, right? So now I gotta remove all that tape, all that blue tape, and then I just want to show you guys how beautiful this thing came out. It's just something else, for real. Something else.